Who's ready?
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, I've got
Recap.
I've got the chunky knit blanket that Holly made. I've got my Trader Joe's chocolatey coated chocolate chip cookie dunkers. I'm ready
Hell
to go,
yeah.
buddy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Banana bread at D&D, bro.
Fucking D&D, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds dope. I would eat banana bread and play Star Wars.
Bread at D&D, bro.
What? Beating up
So
Star
good.
Wars: The Old Republic?
Yeah, dude. That
Hell
honestly
yeah.
though.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right.
Especially
Okay.
on May the 4th when you can just play the entire game like for free.
That's
yeah.
the only day you can
Hell
play the whole
yeah.
game for free?
Good time. All right. So,
Recap.
Anybody want to give me a recap, or
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
hopping
yeah,
right
yeah.
on into
No, we always do the recap. It's for you
All
too.
right, hopping right on into this shit.
Cyber.
It's also for
come
me
over
this
there.
time. There was a lot of talking last time, and I'm not gonna lie, the ADHD was not
Oh
thriving.
yeah, it was a lot. Oh, it was like
I
huge.
also may have fallen
last
Hold on,
session
let me
was
just
lore
read
dump.
the recap I sent Ryan.
Yeah, just read that. Yes.
Okay.
It was so boring that Ryan fell asleep.
Oh,
No, I
don't
was
say
just
that.
so
You're gonna make him
tired.
feel bad. He was
I don't feel bad
tired.
for sleeping. I don't feel bad for sleeping.
You shouldn't.
bro,
You had to get your
no.
car towed at like 2 in the morning.
Ryan,
That was
Ryan,
terrible.
I'm not upset. I
We get
loved
it.
the fact that I found out about that, and I was like, bruh.
I
Bro.
did actually feel bad that I fell asleep,
You're fine.
but
Don't
then
worry
I
about it.
didn't.
You're fine.
Oh.
You're fine.
I'm chill as hell. You know that.
I know you are. Yeah, 100%.
All right. So
I would say like
recap.
90%.
Oh yeah. Okay. So last session we all got called to Mandalore,
Yeah.
and Zay had us come meet with her.
For
Sorry, I'm
clarification, the
looking for my-
planet, not the man.
Yes, the planet Mandalore, not Mandalore the Ultimate, Mr. the Ultimate. We went to meet with Zay because she like asked for us to come meet with her, and we ended up putting all the star map pieces together in her office, and an intelligence like showed up from the star map pieces being put together, who called himself the Builder. And we found out from the Builder that Nihilus was born in their galaxy because this Builder and the star map is from the Infinite Empire. And the Infinite Empire is gone because Nihilus consumed them all to the point of extinction, and then the Builder like implied that Nihilus was probably just like floating around in their empty galaxy until the idiot cultists summoned him here. So dude's hungry. And then he told us that the star map leads to the Star Forge, and that Freycheck had already built the Star Forge in our galaxy, but because of the damage he sustained, he's no longer able to locate where it is. And also that they sent like Freycheck-like vessels to like a billion other galaxies to do the same shit. And the Star Forge's main function is to rebuild the Infinite Empire, and that's also Freycheck's primary objective. And the Star Forge can create an entire armada of ships in the time span of a week. And I don't mean like regular ships, I mean like Freycheck-sized ships, or bigger.
No, bigger.
Bigger than Freycheck is the scouting ship, so the bigger versions of Freycheck.
See, the
And
size
also
does
whoever
matter.
controls the Star
Yeah.
Forge is who controls the armada. And the Builder told us that the Star Forge also has a secondary purpose to destroy Nihilus by consuming his life force, but they've never used the secondary function, so questionable on if it actually
It's a
works or not.
hypothetical second
Yeah.
function.
Yeah, it's never been tested, you know, obviously because Nihilus is not dead. But basically Freycheck is the key to us winning the war against the Republic and also defeating Nihilus. So, the Builder said we could operate the Star Forge ourselves, but it would be way more difficult than having Freycheck do it. And then after all that conversation was done, Zay called Mandalore in and to tell him all of this. And Cassis came too, of course, because we can't get rid of that fucking slimy bitch. And she told him about the Armada, and Mandalore was like kinda off and like super pissy and like slammed a fucking hole in the wall when we told him that we talked to Revan during the Great Hunt. And basically told all of us to give the star map to Freycheck because he wants the ships, and then like left. And Cassis of all people was like, hey, Mandalore's not been himself lately, and I think something's wrong with him, to Zay. So we all went to go investigate. Keel figured out that there was like some strip of dark side force energy attached to Mandalore's head, like to his mind. So he Z and Judas all like dashed after that to figure out the source, and Raiko stayed with Mandalore to try and like see if she could do anything on that end. And the three of them led the string to a cafe where they found a hooded figure with the line attached to their hand, and the hooded figure kind of like got up and left the cafe when they got there, and Keel turned invisible and followed her to like look in her face under her hood, and figured out that it's one of the cultists from
Maybe.
one of the Sith cultists, probably. But she's also a blind old lady, so. And that's where we ended!
Probably, most definitely is.
Like,
Probably. Maybe.
signs point to yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me change the music to be more appropriate. Okay.
Just magic 8-ball.
You like that?
Yeah, so she was blind, even though she saw me. Like, I know that she saw me.
You know for a fact, like you at least saw like someone was watching you. You have a weird, uncanny feeling.
Cool, I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay. Then we leave off exactly where we just discussed. Keel, you have just witnessed this person's face, and you have a decision to make. What do you do?
Is she okay? So I guess a clarifying question.
Of course.
She's just walking right now. She's just kind of down the middle of the road.
Yep,
Is it
just-
a busy road or is it like a open road?
It is pretty busy at the moment. I would not say that it is like Times Square busy, but it's pretty busy for an average city. People going by, doing their own thing, purchasing supplies, items. Some people just relaxing. In this case, some people enjoying a meal at the cafe. So like, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
But she's not trying to get lost in the crowd, if that's what you're trying to say.
Okay. I'm gonna back up to Judas and Z, but not if it jeopardizes me losing sight of her. Then I'm just gonna
Okay.
call out to them instead.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
You can keep eyes on her.
So I'm gonna back up, drop invisibility right next to him.
Oh, saw, dude.
Okay. This is gonna be really time sensitive. I need you both to focus up. You ready? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I need your help. I need you
Okay.
to gather the rest of the group like yesterday. Z, I need you to get on the rooftops. I need you to stay out of sight. That lady saw me when I was invisible, and I don't
Okay.
know how. Which means if you are perfect at your stealth, there's a chance that she may not see you. Judas, I need you to be on the ground, making sure we're not being followed, and I need you to be the rally point for everyone else that's coming. And Keel pulls out
Okay.
his like comm and starts to do a group call to everyone, including
I
Zed.
Judas
rolling-
taps for yes.
Am I rolling stealth?
If you are going to follow his lead and
I
his
am
commands,
following his
yeah,
lead.
then you are going to roll me stealth. Are you using smuggle?
He already has smuggle.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
cast
smuggle
it
up.
at the end of
Smuggle
last
on.
session.
You are correct. Therefore, you have a 35 in stealth.
Let's go!
Again, make sure to stay far enough away that there's like a good chance she won't see you, even if she has
Alright.
some force bullshit. Okay.
Blend
Let
into
me
the
ask.
crowd.
Let me ask this. See,
Force. Bullshit.
how far away do you want to be from her? In
How close
feet?
can I get with a 35?
I mean, you can get as close as you want to, or as far away as you want to. I want to know what you think.
I want to be as close as I can to have comfortable eyes on, but
Mhm.
just out of her like, because there's a chance that she can sense me with the force. Yes, even though I'm
Everything is-
smuggled.
Based on what Keel said, it is a possibility.
Okay.
Usually those things have a range, unless she cast it at 8th level like I did.
Hey,
Which is
Cyber,
unlikely.
Did you test it at 8th level like Tanner did?
I don't know. Roll me an insight check with disadvantage minus 20.
Okay. I'm gonna do
Huh.
it just because I want to. I'm gonna do it now. Okay, minus 11.
Yeah. So yeah, negative like what? -9. Yeah, you have no idea.
No.
You
Worth it.
tried.
Worth it.
There's always a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Imagine I roll 2 nat 20s on that
Yeah,
roll,
right.
and I get a 40.
Yeah,
Get a
those
zero.
nat 20s out of the way early.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah,
here's
you're
my-
right. 27. Thank you.
Here's my question. Because in feet, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 120, how
Let me-
far away do you think you can comfortably say
How tall are the
you will be able to
roofs?
keep an eye on her?
Because I'm getting up onto a roof.
Right, and that's fine. But, like, again, do you want to be kind of side by side with her, or do you want to hang back, move forward? What do you want to do? She is not running, she is walking. So she does not appear to have noticed you at the moment.
Hang on. Katie, we did the heavy pistol for me, right?
Yes.
45 feet. That's what I want. Is
Yeah,
45
45 feet.
45 feet. Okay. 45 feet it is.
Real specific.
So you stay back 45 feet and run along the rooftop to try and keep eyes on her. We'll get back to you. All right. Judas, what are you doing?
What's up? So I'm basically kind of being like the rallying point, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to stay maybe like 100-ish feet back. Make sure to not lose sight of me, because I'm gonna go up next to her, and I'm gonna try to have a
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, I'm trying to like take a quick scan through like my powers and stuff. I don't think I really have anything that's good for kind of like keeping an eye on people.
That's fine. I'm not gonna be hiding.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be
no,
terrible.
so oh, from you. So I was thinking like trailing like behind where I see Z. And so a question I wanted to ask, like clarify, if Z's like hidden, like is that stealth check technically like from her? Like do I still know where he is?
The ruling typically is that stealth checks are from who you want to be stealthed away from. So if he wants
Okay.
you to know where he is, you can technically know where he is.
Do you want me to know where you are, Ryan?
Say no.
The silence is so loud.
I think you might have taken.
I'm-
a
Yeah,
message.
no.
Are
yeah,
you
probably.
talking to me? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no,
My
so-
wife and I are ordering dinner right now. What's up?
I knew it.
Oh,
What's for dinner?
No, that's okay. You're not hiding yourself from me, right? You're not hiding yourself from
No,
everyone, just
just-
like specifically the witch.
Just
perfect,
the witch,
okay.
just this Sith witch that we're following.
I mean, they're usually called witches. Whatever, it's
You guys
fine.
thought Nalash was
So
bad.
okay, so then I'm gonna stay kind of like 100 feet back from where I see Z, so that way the party can help locate.
So he's
Okay.
145 feet away from this.
Yep,
From
so-
this person.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Then we will get back to you as well, seeing what happens. Keel, you contact everybody?
Yep. So as they're getting into position, I pull out my comms to do the big Zoom call with everyone, and I'm just like, I need everyone to gather on Judas outside the whatever building like Zay is in, like the Capitol building or
The
whatever.
capital. Yeah.
Immediately. Ryko and ACOG, I need you here yesterday. And then I just end the call.
I walk outside because I was already in the building with Zay.
Well, it's you're in one of the corner like towers, so it would take some time. But yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
sprinting.
Yeah. So if Judas wants to give more instruction, he can. But I'm gonna start heading up to the woman and like jog up to her.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
pretty much.
also put foresight up.
Cool.
Fair.
I'm gonna quickly
Pretty much
grab
anyone-
myself- Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm still listening.
Okay, pretty much anyone that like Judas is seeing, he's like using gestures and stuff to like wave people over. And specifically when he sees Ryko, he like taps to give more specific directions of like where Z is and like what the general situation is with like the Sith lady that we're following.
Sure.
Also, Keel will tap to Judas on his way over to that he needs her alive.
Oh,
Are you guys
interesting.
start a combat?
I hope not, but we'll see how it
Yeah,
We will
goes.
find out.
I was like,
I
I
mean-
hope you would just try to talk to her first, but you know, it's up to you.
Lady who can mind control Mandalore from
Yeah.
so
Yo,
far
I was,
away.
I was literally
don't
talking
want
to
to fight.
Cypher. I was talking to Cypher Cypher about that today. I was like, dude, the fact that she can mind control him from that far away, like, if Tanner talks to her and it goes south, she can do that to him, to Keel.
Right. This is like some
what are we gonna
Palpatine
do
level
to stop
shit.
it?
Like,
No, for real, though.
I will just say, as an aside, I wasn't sure what you guys were gonna do, but I did prep a stat block just in case.
Always be prepared.
Always be
I can
prepared for the
promise
party
you,
shenanigans.
it's
especially
earthy.
for
Wait, Connor,
this
did you
squad.
see it?
I
Wait,
may
Connor,
have.
Spoil anything.
Did you see it?
Yeah. That is
No,
all.
Tanner.
All right.
All
Keel does a brisk
Anya.
job up to this woman,
Okay.
and he's going to come up and grab her hand and wrap it under his own and say, "Grandmother, I was looking for you." And he puts up his Sith Lord hood to hide his face.
Okay.
And for the first time ever, I'm actually going to use Secret Science as it's intended and give her some taps on her hand and
Oh my
arm.
God. It
Wow.
happened.
As it is intended. Let's see. Interesting. Give me a deception roll as well, just for fun.
Sure.
And 8 Constitution.
Oh, you gotta be
Oh,
fucking
no.
kidding me.
You have advantage on that, right? Because you're using secret times, right?
That's up
He
to
actually
Cypher.
does, yes.
Okay.
He actually does.
If not, I can give
Oh
myself
shit!
advantage.
Wait. Okay. Cool. Thank
You do.
God.
I was so
You're
stressed.
using the language that you guys.
What a way to start. Did you take Kips's luck? I told you not to take his
I didn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Cypher, just in case, I prepared a stat block.
Yeah, right.
First roll, that one.
Didn't I just say if shit goes south?
Keel, as you wrap your arm like underneath this woman's own arm and like hold it as you guys begin to walk, you just feel like she doesn't change her pace. She continues to walk with you, then puts her free hand on top of yours and says, "It's been a long time, my boy. Long time." And you can feel her tap against you as well, basically saying, "Ah, you know the language."
Indeed. And I'm going to, because with this, I mean, I guess I can continue to tap, but I guess I'm just gonna have like a hushed conversation with her
You can just talk.
for this purpose.
Yeah.
And let me get my verbiage for this next part that I'm gonna
Actually,
say correct.
Just so you have it, I am going to show you what she looks like
Uh-huh.
because you've seen her face.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She looks evil as shit.
Amen.
But yeah, at the moment, you guys are just walking through the plaza.
So Heel takes a breath and he says, "Sister, I have questions of your purpose here. Your duty may be changing what I've been assigned to do here."
I see. And what would that be, brother?
I'm not sure that I should say. What level of the Archons gave you your mission?
Make me persuasion.
I'm bad at persuasion.
I know.
You can do it.
I'm gonna use one of my charges of my AI to give
Okay.
myself advantage on a
Do you
skill
have
check.
the AI now?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I purposely didn't take that because I was afraid Cypher's gonna be like, the AI is afraid check.
Yo, but actually,
Damn.
Anyways,
Can I have guidance on this since I'm not concentrating on anything
You
anymore?
can use guidance, technically.
I would use Defiant, but I already used that. Oh
Oh my god, the game is really
Wow.
really Dude, Roll20's really trying to save fighter.
Whoa.
We're chilling. We're chilling.
No, I don't want to. She terrifies me.
Here's what she says to this. And she just smiles at you softly and says, "I cannot say, as that would impede upon my mission."
I have a feeling we have similar missions then, of equal
This is-
importance, perhaps.
how about, and she like stops for a moment, and like you can feel her arm is holding on you a little tighter, and she just smiles again and says, how about we get some lunch?
I am famished.
Very good. I know of a wonderful little place down the side here. Come with me. And she like starts pulling you just gently,
Sure.
but not too hard. But she starts pulling you over towards a little like restaurant that has some street food and things of that nature. And as she gets there, she just kind of drops like the whole conversation for a moment, and she says, "Ah, this is one of my favorite places to eat when I come and visit."
You
Please,
come
I
to this
do.
planet often, then?
Oh, very.
Good.
In fact, I usually try to come at least once every 2 to 3 months.
I see.
This time of year is beautiful, and the seafood is to die for.
Have not
This is where we
tried
learn
this
Keel
seafood.
hates seafood.
Oh, he's never
He
tried
loves
seafood.
nachos though.
He does like that.
Not shrimp nachos, just nachos.
Ugh, nachos are nasty.
We gotta get this man some ahi nachos.
Ew, no.
Dude, that would be so
What a
good.
waste of ahi.
Dude, we got the ahi nachos over at Kyle G's one day, and they're pretty good. Anyway,
Which Kyle G's?
one in the water.
Oh, well, I've only been
Anyway.
there one time.
Continue, Keel. Like, she seems to be ignoring the entire conversation at the
Yeah,
moment.
he'll just order what she orders. Like he'll show interest in what she's ordering. She'll take her word for it.
It is a sort of like a calzone, but inside is different shellfish as well as some like Cajun seasoning and some fresh vegetables.
Ooh, delightful.
And yeah, she begins to eat, just continuing like everything's normal, and then says, "So, tell me, young man, what is really your purpose here? If you know that I'm here and that something is amiss, why are you? I've never seen you before."
That was going to be, in fact, my next question, which I believe answered it. So I will move on to my next question to answer your first.
Very well, I shall allow.
Do you know?
The Muffin Man.
God damn it. I don't want to word this.
Opportunity. Go ahead.
I don't know how to word this. I guess I'm going to say, do you know of any other sanctioned missions by the Council on this planet? Or are
At
you
least
just here on assignment?
At least none that I am capable of discussing with someone of your unknown stature.
Ah, I see. Considering you
If
don't
you
know
were-
me, that means that my mission is a success so far.
Yes, but if you were to divulge to me your rank, I may be willing to discuss these things with you.
It can be arranged.
Please.
Only with a promise that you will do it the same in return.
Make me another persuasion check.
I'm so nervous that Judas can't hear this conversation right now.
I think I'm just doing a straight roll on this one.
Yeah, just do a straight roll. It's fine.
So plus...
Ooh.
Makes
So
me-
14 again! Oh my gosh!
Oof.
At least I'm consistent.
I
Let's
wish
see.
I could help.
Is she willing to divulge her secrets? She smiles and says, "Of course I would return the favor."
Do I know?
Are you good at insight, Tanner?
No. I have a 1.
Oh, shit.
Or actually, no. I think it just bumped. It's 3 now.
Oh. Do you want to try and insight it for
Big
shits
roll.
I
and giggles?
might as well, yeah.
Do it, do it, do
Oh,
it.
It's not a
bro.
14, but
Have
it's...
you not rolled above a 10
that
on
might
any
be.
of your first rolls tonight? Holy shit.
It's fine. I got more
He's-
important rules coming up.
Yeah,
Keel,
true.
Amen.
with
Amen.
a 23,
Oh, you get
You-
advantage.
You know whatever she's speaking should not be taken with any trust.
Yeah, I figured.
But go ahead.
Well, if you're looking for a rank, I suppose you could say I am an extinguished.
That one you're going to need to make me a deception.
Nice.
Those,
Let's
go.
those I'm better at. I'm better.
Is that advantage? Is that an advantage?
Kick in. Okay. What's her insight check?
Never
that
mind,
an
I have to
advantage
retract
or
the
no?
meme I just sent. Jesus.
Interesting.
Having to roll more than a 14.
Having been away from the fold for so long, I would
I'm-
be
yeah.
higher, but here we are.
And she wipes her mouth and just says, "An extinguished in my presence. Call me amused, at the least."
Well, considering I am in the presence of someone who has their fingers in Mandalore's mind, consider me impressed. I have been working to gain his friendship and relationship for years now. And here you are, in the middle of me and my target. You can see I'm confused about how this is working.
I see. You must not have been informed of our current situation then.
No.
But before I begin, let me introduce myself. I am Arch Archon Connes.
Fuck. Ah, madam. You can see I have been away for a very long time.
I feel like Keel going fuck under his breath was so canon.
Yeah,
Nah, he would never. Absolutely not. Blow the whole thing.
No, you know what I mean though, like internally, like oh fuck.
Because she could be lying, and there's no way I would be able to tell with
You
a
can
3 insight.
insider.
There's no way.
I
You
mean,
never know. You could roll a nat 20.
Uh-huh.
You didn't, but you could have.
But you could
Uh-huh, yeah. Could have.
Fucking savage. God.
Having been as far away as I have for as long as I have, you can see my confusion.
Yes, I can see. The most reason I know you are confused is you addressed me, but did not give me the proper pronouns. It is okay, though. I shall forgive this one time.
He, like, gives a bow.
And she gently nods, and she just says, "So, my young extinguished, what exactly are you doing here? Give me your full details."
Well, to the Arch Archon, I suppose that would be sufficient, as she is asking. I have been infiltrating the Mandalorians from the ground up. I have gained their favor and have joined a squad of mercenaries that is under direct control and communication with Mandalore the Ultimate.
I see. That is impressive. And you sure your cover has not been, how you say, removed?
It is not. Considering there is an... What would I call Judas? Because I don't want to say ex-cultist, because that's just a background, but like
I'm a
former-
deserter, right?
a deserter, a former member of the...
He has been multiple times called the
A
traitor.
traitor.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the traitor? He is also in my squad. He brought to my group's attention my underlying reason, though he himself knew them as rumors. No one else takes them seriously.
I see. So, Nalosh's pupil is with you as well. That is very interesting.
He is
I
very
am
useful.
most- Has he been now? Good. Good. Maybe one of these days we can convince him to return.
I don't think that
However-
would be difficult.
Good fucking luck. Judas
I would
can't
like-
hear shit about this conversation, but like he
Judas
felt it. He
suddenly
felt
gets
the need to
goosebumps.
say it.
By the way, at
Judas
this
sneezes.
point of the conversation, everyone has arrived and has gotten back together. So everybody is within the distance Judas discussed.
Sweet.
But she continues and says, "Excellent. Well, shall I inform you of what has occurred since your... When was the last time you were with us, anyway?"
It has been over a year and a half now. Almost 2.
Quite some time. I see. Very well. Shall we discuss this here? Or shall I discuss it with you and your friends?
I suppose that is up to you and your wisdom.
Well, I would never like to lie to my young extinguished friend Keel.
Did you ever tell her your name?
No, but I would assume that she knows.
Yeah, he's kind of a celebrity-ish in the cult, almost.
Yeah.
And if
For
she is
being
as
a
high as she
failure.
says, she would know of the sleeper cell, quote unquote, mission and like
True.
my whole shtick.
And she goes behind, like, she, like, looks behind you and just begins to wave and then puts her hands back down in front of her and says, "You may call them over. I promise you, I will bring no harm."
She knew the whole goddamn
She's
time.
on to us.
Yeah, of course she did.
Yeah.
She's
I am
an
not surprised.
What is it? An arch
An
archon?
Arch Archon.
Yeah.
Arch archon? Dude, isn't that like one of the top people in the hierarchy?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like second in command.
Yeah.
Is Raiko there?
You
Everyone's
are now.
there, yeah.
Where she's waving to?
She's waving to everybody.
Dude, I'm just gonna look over at Judas and be like, is she supposed to know we're standing over here?
Keel signs behind him to approach.
Yes, Raiko will.
Hey, does she know that I'm up there? I have a 35 in stealth and I'm on a roof.
Dude, she saw Keel while he was invisible.
I will just
I'm
let you.
asking.
I will just let you know, Z. She can see you.
Okay.
However,
Yeah,
she
this
cannot
bitch has
dress your position, but she can see you.
this bitch just has like infinite true sight. That's what we should
Dude, I
assume.
don't know what our
honestly.
oh, I have true sight up, by the way.
Oh no, she's got the fucking Byakugan. Like that's what I'm talking about.
Byakugan!
8 trigrams, 64 palms!
But, as the waiter comes by and checks in on both of you, she turns to the waiter and says, "Please, I will take 5 more of what we just ordered. We have some guests coming." And the waiter nods and walks off. And she then says, "Oh, I will forgive you for trying to ruse me. It's okay. I understand. You are in a position of, well, mistrust. Completely understandable. Please."
He'll just keep eating his food at this point. He's like, alright, go, yeah, keep going.
So, once everybody kind of like walks up, she smiles at everyone and says, "Please sit down. I've ordered you all something to eat. I hope that is okay. Mostly seafood.
Does she
I
look at Daito when she says that?
She doesn't look at anybody. She doesn't have eyes.
Yeah, dude, you know she's looking though. She has eyes, they're just milky.
She has eyes. They're just milky white.
Oh, I'm getting it mixed up with the other thing you showed us at the end
yeah.
of last session.
Yeah, no,
The-
it's milky
Yeah,
white
okay.
eyes.
Like blind eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blind eyes. Okay.
But everybody sits, or at least stands nearby.
Raiko will sit down right next to Keel.
Excellent. Welcome. welcome everybody. I should introduce myself. I'm Coness, the Archon of our little religion.
Has Keel ever told Raiko any of the hierarchy of the cult?
I don't think so.
I don't.
Judas
yeah, I
explained
don't
it a bit in the kitchen at Zay's place.
know. Was I in there for that, or was I mostly?
No, you were there. Yeah, it was just the three of
Yeah,
us.
you were there. It was the three of us. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
he talked
so
about
Raiko understands the weight of that title.
Yeah, to those who
Yeah.
don't
A little
understand, Keel will just look at like Z. I don't know if Z came down or not,
Right, so-
or Daito,
No,
but
I did.
so he would be
So
like,
to-
Well,
"This
The
is,
jig is up.
you could say, the highest
Yeah.
in my order."
Yeah. To
It's-
clarify, right? She's in the what? There's 5 like council people who like even the cult
There-
members like never see, right?
there are 6 archons that no one
6,
ever
that's
sees.
what it was. Yeah.
Is she one of them?
And we're talking to one of them.
She's claiming to be one of them.
Claims to be one of them.
Can I look at her with foresight?
You may.
Because I cast that before we walked over here.
You go blind.
All right. You just see a pale yellow aura.
Oh, you bitch! That's my thing.
But yeah,
you didn't even know that existed until 5 minutes ago.
No, I when I built her character sheet yesterday, I was like, oh, that's lovely.
Bruh.
But yeah, you just see a pale yellow aura. However, you do see that her eyes are glowing a bright white.
Yeah, like true sight.
Yeah. Like she's absolutely able to see what's going on. And she continues and says, "So, I would like to first off apologize for my meddling. It wasn't necessary.
Now that we
You
know
see-
who you are, and you know my friends are here, are you going to tell us what your purpose here is?"
I think I might. Tell me, what do you know about Nihilus?
A lot more than I should.
Yes, we have all learned many things over the last year. I will begin with a little backstory. And then as the waiter comes by and drops off everybody's food, she goes, and a round of appetizers, please. We might be here a little while. And they run back off to the kitchen. And she says, well, let's begin with our mutual acquaintance, Miss Nulash. You know she was not part of our organization, correct?
Of course not, yes.
Of course. She was an outside influence. One that was welcome, but still an outsider. She discussed with us much information about a potential. We listened with great eagerness. How can I put this? Judas, do you remember what our tenant is? Our main reason for being here?
I'm being quiet because I know I have this written on a sticky note somewhere. Hold on a second. It's to extinguish the light of the galaxy, right?
Yes, very good. Now, Keel, my next question to you is where can we find light in the galaxy?
In the wounds of the darkness.
No. You see, that's what you all are taught at the base level. They want you to believe we have been called a cult for a reason. We want those beneath us to understand something very easy. No, the light is everywhere. And without light, there can be no dark. And without dark, there is nothing. Let me clarify for you. The cult's entire reason for existence is not to remove the light, but to completely sever the force throughout our galaxy.
To what
Our
end?
job. Ah, you see, those who have a connection to the Force, and a strong one, the Sith, the Jedi, and many others, they can abuse it. Some become heroes, others tyrants. But those that are beneath them will suffer no matter what. Therefore, by cutting off the Force from everyone in the galaxy, everyone will be at equal ends and thus have the same chance to grow and become something that those with a head start already get. Am I being clear?
Keel nods.
Excellent. And for those who are not Force users, please feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to explain. But
Don't care.
I know you don't. That's okay.
God, I
I
love
love
ACOG.
ACOG.
There needs to be a soundboard button for real.
But she keeps speaking and says, "So, we had discussed some things with this Nalash. She gave us an opportunity. We were creating our extinguished, what you were supposed to be, and I believe you fought Zosim already, one of the 8 extinguished. They were our prototypes. They did what they needed to, but there was always something missing, so we could never get it quite right. However, she brought us the concept of Nihilus and sold it to us that he was the ultimate scissor to cut the thread that is the Force from the galaxy and ultimately killing off that creature, that living entity. Therefore, giving everyone that base level that I discussed. We were lied to.
You took the easy way out because you were desperate.
Desperate? No. However, we saw a route to get our goal completed quicker. And we unfortunately looked over all the possibilities and saw only the one we wanted. As you know, he was brought to our galaxy and has begun a reign of terror that we do not abide with. Unfortunately, some of our group believed he was the ultimate way of eliminating the Force. His consumption of it not only killed the living Force, but any traces left. In the destruction in his wake was merely a side effect. They believed that it was something that could be eventually overcome, and due to that, we had a bit of a schism. Half believed that we should continue our path, and the other half joined Nihilus. So you see, weirdly enough, I am not your enemy.
Keel tries not to laugh at that. You saying that out loud was not what I was expecting from this conversation.
I understand.
So then,
Judas is just like staring at her with like the most confused look you've ever seen on his face before.
Keep going, Tanner.
so then, I understand all of that. That makes way more sense than the bullshit that you were feeding us as infants. What were you doing to Mandalore? What are you trying to do to fix this lie that you fell into?
Well, you see, in order for us to fix everything, obviously Nihilus must be destroyed. His internal existence will only end up killing everyone and everything. We decided that as our best chance of getting the galaxy to unite against him would be for Mandalore to take control of the galaxy at large. And at the current rate that we are going, he will not be able to do so prior to Nilus's full return. We convinced him that we could move up the timetable by convincing him, showing him the galaxy at large under his control, visions of a unified galaxy. As long as he was able to defeat this Revan at Coruscant, he would have perfect victory. So, we showed him, and he made a choice. And here you all are.
Keel is like contemplating this whole situation. He's doing the fingers interlocked, leaning on his hands, staring her down. Not
Thinking real hard.
yeah, not intensely.
I'm
he's just
literally
thinking.
sitting like that right now.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. I'm listening.
So you set him on a path that you think to be correct, but you don't know if
Yes.
it'll actually work.
Well, nothing actually works. Sometimes you have to trial and error it a little. For clarification, our oracle that we were able to work with told us that if Mandalore continues on his current path, taking piecemeal, he will not be able to defeat the Republic in the time required. We took that information and determined that we must go for the throat.
How long ago
We
did you
must-
speak with the Oracle?
Approximately, oh my,
Was it longer ago than this morning?
oh yes.
Then there is a new and better plan already in place. I need you
Oh?
to just let go of Mandalore.
I need you to explain first.
I don't think I want to.
I don't think I'll let go. It seems, my child, we are at an impasse. And at the moment, I believe our friend over here with white eyes could understand. I hold all the cards.
You say you do, but the last time you dealt your hand, it was a bad hand.
Ah,
Yet here we are,
But
dealing
not-
with Nihilus in the first place.
yes, but the hand has since been shuffled.
Doesn't mean it's a better hand.
Ah, but it is a hand. And a hand that you don't have.
I don't like analogies. I'm not going to tell you our plan, because then you're going to mess with it. Like you've done by sticking your finger in every pie that has come up relatively in your way. You've broken everything.
Perhaps. However, if you could convince me your plan will work, I will be more than happy to release your leader.
I'm sure we could. But that's not the point. I don't want you to know the information that we have. Because once I'm done leading Mandalore's armies to victory, with the plan that will succeed, you're next.
Confidence in this one. I love it. I'll tell you what. I'll even make you an offer you can't refuse.
I can't wait to hear it.
If you tell me your plan, convince me it'll work, not only will I release your leader, I will even spend all our forces to fight at his side. And upon defeat of Nihilus, whatever reign of pain and torture and terror you wish to inflict upon us, we shall welcome with open arms.
Inside check.
We will still resist, but we will welcome it.
Yo, those are some spicy good rolls.
Those are some great rolls. You know, fuck it. Why not? Let's get in on this.
We're all sitting there.
Judas is dumb as hell. Yeah, that's fine.
Judas is dumb
Yo,
as hell.
Z's kind of picking up what she's throwing down. That's the best insight roll I think I've had all game.
I want ACOG the god to go in.
Oh my god.
Or does he
Hey,
care
Josh,
enough
You
to roll
think
insight?
ACOG's even listening?
I'm debating whether or not I care enough.
Yeah, was ACOG listening? That's.
I mean, off and on.
He listens. He's got
Galaxy
selective
hanging in the
remembrance,
balance.
though.
He
He
has
heard the card
photographic
analogy and
memory.
He heard the card analogy and was in. The moment the analogy stopped, he was out.
He was like, oh fuck! I thought it was Sabak.
Damn.
We'll make one.
So
All right.
Yo,
I was waiting for ACOG to be like, I
Dude, that
only
was a
have good
7.
hands.
Hey, you rolled a 7, don't you get
I
shit
almost
for
said
that?
something like that.
Chad, you
Yeah.
rolled a 7, don't you get shit for that?
Oh yeah, I do. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Just called out your player.
Hold on.
dude,
Dude, I don't remember. It never comes up.
dude, ACOG has too many things. He's allowed to forget one of them.
Nah, this is Chad. We gotta give him
I
shit.
couldn't remember if that was on D20s
That's
or
fair.
if that was on your whatever they're called.
D20s.
It's on everything, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
Being-
say, Chad could say, "Oh, I rolled
There's-
this.
it's-
That means I get that," and I would just trust him. Like,
yeah,
I just
for
have
real.
to believe. Like,
Honestly, for real.
I had
though.
two. So there are two things that give me 7s. One of them is a discovery. One of them is a class feature. But together they cover almost everything.
Yeah, I think
But I
it's
gotta
a lucky
re-roll it
number.
with advantage.
Wow. Wow.
Mm.
Big rip.
2
Oh.
and a 4.
does he get to
Yikes.
keep his original roll if he does that?
Probably not.
Well, I think
I don't know.
I think you do. I think you get. I think it's a re-roll because you didn't have advantage, so I think it's just a re-roll standard, and you can pick the highest. Either way, anybody who got over a 20, so it looks like only Keel and ACOG.
That was close.
It was close.
I was close too, man.
With your insight, you honestly believe her. Like, there's no doubt in your mind for the first time since you've begun talking to her that she's lying. To
Yeah,
Let
knowing
me just say,
now
though, that's
the
a
background.
huge offer, which means she's gonna ask for something absolutely ridiculous.
yeah, yeah.
She's
I
already
can
asked
call.
for the information that we have, which is all the cards that we have, really.
I mean, I don't think we should give it to her.
Nah.
The problem is, now that I know where the cult's coming from and like what led up to releasing Nihilus and stuff, I understand why I believe her and what Keel would recognize for that. So he's just like, I guess Keel looks at the rest of the group because he knows what he would say, but he wants to see what everyone else would say.
So she's offering all this shit if we just tell her what information we have.
If you can convince her,
Mhm.
your plan will work.
Well,
I mean,
know it
guys,
will.
we don't even
Fuck
know
if we
our
know.
plan will work.
That's easy. Of course it'll work.
No, it's
Judas-
literally a hypothetical
no
secondary
idea.
function of the Starforge that we have never seen or been to.
Look, pipe down, you. Look, lady.
I'm sorry, can
Wow,
somebody with two
rude.
arms talk to me? Thank you.
Wow.
Damn. We gotta get home. We gotta get.
Wait.
Okay, so.
You just picked
So-
on a guy with a disability. How do you feel?
Yeah.
I feel great.
Damn.
Sorry, I watched that man pretend to have a disability to get into a palace once. Don't act like you're so feeble.
That's true.
I'll be
That
back.
man used his disability to get laid once.
Dude, I've
That's
watched
true.
him take his arm off and smack people with it, so.
Damn. Okay, so Judas is actually gonna take a moment and he's gonna look over at the Arch Archon, and the two brain cells finally rubbed together in the right way, and he looks and asks, "You said the cult schismed, and you showed Mandalore visions. How much of the council participated in predicting the future this time?" Because he at least knows.
Well,
that
only the
that's
one
what the fucking
Archon.
council does.
Tell you what, make me a persuasion check. Let's see how well you're willing to convince her.
This is not going to be good. He is not good at this. You guys want to know what I have as a modifier for persuasion?
I have
It's a
16.
0.
I have a
Yeah.
That's still higher than all of my other persuasion rolls.
Yo, for real.
With a +5.
Bro,
Let's
oh my god.
Nice.
Let's see how much she's willing to divulge. Interesting. Okay. She says, well, the last time we had this information, it was given to us from a completely different oracle. This one, we used the combined power of the 3 remaining Arch Archons, the head priestess, and the remaining 10 Archons who work on with our current goal.
So it
It
literally
was-
split in half for
It
the
was, in
members.
fact, a near 50-50 split.
Interesting.
So Judas just kind of like takes a moment to piece some of the information together, and he just looks over and, just wants to ask one more time. So it seems like you're very confident in your vision of the future.
She gets a little smug and says, I am supremely confident that this will work.
Ugh,
Are
fucking
you as
bitch.
confident now as you were when you chose to side with Nihilus and summoning him?
I am far more confident now.
I would hope so. You understand my concern when the High Council proves that they've made a mistake in the past, how it's hard to trust that they won't make one now.
She just goes, let me ask you this. How many times have you made a mistake with utter confidence that it was going to work in your favor?
Oh god,
How
we've
many
done it every
times?
session.
I don't think
How
I've
many
ever made a
times?
mistake.
How many times has that decision blown up in your face? How many times has it caused more damage or harm to those around you, loved ones, if you have any? How many times? Because I can tell you this. As our group, I can count on a single hand how many times it has happened. Now, this, I would like to say, means we are not infallible. We make mistakes, yes, and we accept them. Thus, which is why I am offering my deal to assist in the destruction of a force of nature with which the likes this galaxy has never seen. My only request is the explanation. And then she reaches a hand out to Keel and says, if we have a deal, then we can discuss further. If you choose not to, we can finish lunch and go our separate ways.
Is part of her deal
I'm gonna
releasing the
insight
hold
that.
on Mandalore?
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
She said that if you guys can give her the information and quote unquote convince her, she will release her hold on Mandalore and offer assistance with forces.
I mean,
So like,
I would
I'll
like
let
to insight her
Please.
final offer as well. Never mind, I rolled a 12.
Oh my god. What
Dude, I rolled a fucking 3. I have a 9 in that.
Z rolled a 4. You rolled a 3. ACOG at one point rolled a 2 and a 4.
Dude, the
hell's
game
going
really.
on tonight?
Kips gave us his fucking luck. That's what went on tonight.
Oh, don't be blaming Kips.
Oh, Kips's dice luck is
Its
absolute
luck is so
trash.
bad.
If he even looks in the general direction of your dice, you will never roll above a 6 again.
That is
wish I-
unlucky. Holy crap.
Dude,
Yeah.
his, you know, like an average d20 roll is 11. His is 6. Like, I'm not joking.
Oh my gosh.
His dice. The curse is his dice hate players. So if he's playing, he rolls a 6 or lower. If he's DMing, he will fucking kill all of you.
Okay,
That
I know.
sucks.
I know what Keel will do.
Okay.
He'll look at the group, and he'll think about it for a moment, and then he asks the group, "I don't know. Do you guys trust me?"
Of course I
Sure.
trust you.
Let's go.
Judas looks at him in the eyes and nods.
Keel extends a hand, and then pulls back slightly, and he says, "I want to change the terms. I will tell you, and I will convince you, and then I want you to fucking leave and never come back. We don't need your help to win this war."
Like he went from being very serious to just the biggest smile, and she just laughs and just goes, you really are still a young boy. Very well. I will accept your terms.
Okay, I will shake your hand.
All right. The deal is struck, and you tell her everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you at all lie or withhold any information?
We don't know where it is, right? So we can't tell her that, even if we wanted
We
to.
did
tell
not.
that.
We did not have the builder.
I mean,
tell
we
us
could
the
lie to her and
location.
tell her we know exactly where it's at.
Well, no. Let me
No.
rephrase.
I think
Out
lying
of
to her is a bad idea.
Out of the information you do know, is there anything you withhold?
Let's see. I think maybe the only thing I want to withhold is what, or maybe like where or what the star maps are, like that kind of information. Basically, the puzzle pieces that unlock the builder, I want to keep vague so that she can't use that against us if she wanted
I
to.
see. If that is the case, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You're
my.
so good at those.
The DC is 23.
So I would need to roll a 15 or higher.
Mhm.
AI only gives you advantage on skills, not saves.
And no one can assist with this roll because
Oh.
this is
Aura
a
plus
deal
4.
that- This is a deal that he made.
Does the aura help?
I'm probably gonna say no because I said nobody can help.
And I don't
But
think
like
I...
Judas is like kind of
You have
part
Defiant
of
still?
this.
You still have Defiant?
No, I don't.
You can
Okay.
use whatever you've
Did
got.
you use Defiant? You
I used
guidance
Defiant
I thought.
earlier, and we haven't taken a short... Well, unless you consider this whole shindig with her a short rest.
When did
Say
you
it's a
use
short
Defiant?
rest. We're having lunch. We're not doing anything.
Oh
of
hell yeah! I got my
So, yeah.
temporary force points back.
I could have an extra
Hell
D4.
yeah.
Hell yeah!
That would be it, though. That's all I could recover, though.
All right.
So...
Can you make?
All right, wisdom save. Not even close. Unless I
Give
have
him
advantage.
advantage! Give him advantage!
I give no advantage for this.
I
Ooh.
rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
Kips's
Heal.
luck.
What happens is, as you discuss, you go to hold that information back, and you hear yourself speak it anyway.
Oh, sure.
Okay, well it could have been worse, I guess.
Yep. You just don't get the chance to hold it back. She knows, like, it comes out of you like water through a river.
I still
Doesn't
have
matter.
foresight up. Is she manipulating him?
No,
Okay, just checking.
but as soon as you finish discussing everything, she leans back in the chair with a very thoughtful expression and says, "A large, ancient machine with the capabilities of potentially creating fleets, an armada, an entire empire, and potential for killing the greatest threat that this galaxy has ever known."
If successful, not only do we fix your mistake, but I get to fix everything that you've done to me, to Judas,
I
to
see.
everyone.
A weapon of such a nature is trading one evil for another. Are you willing to allow that evil to exist as well?
That evil isn't actively killing everything in the entire galaxy.
Not yet.
Fair.
She has a point, though. Like, Keel's face gets real, like, thoughtful at that. Because this is information that we just brought up this morning. We didn't know about this, so he hasn't had time to
I mean-
think about it.
It's a means to an end, and we also have a way to destroy Freycheck.
Hmm. If need be, I would not be torn with ridding... If it's possible to be rid of all of it when we're said and done.
I think I'll allow you to take time and think about it. For the moment, I shall follow up with the end of the deal you requested. And I shall fuck off. And she stands up, smiles at all of you, and says, "It's been a pleasure to meet all of you. Now, I shall take my leave. Oh, and do pay the bill." And she just walks away.
As she stands up, can I do one more thing?
Wow, she's gonna
Sure.
stick us with the bill.
Dude, we're millionaires. Who cares?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I mean I know true, but like it's the principle.
The dick move.
Are you surprised? She's part of the fucking cult.
Might,
They're all dicks.
No.
might I, perchance, try my hand, just in case you are untrustworthy, as I assume most members of the High Council are. No harm to be done to you. Just a just in case scenario. And I want to try
What?
my hand.
And what would that be?
So basically, I'm just going to try to cast Force Breach on her.
You're gonna cast Force Breach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So basically, just dispel magic, just to see if I can cut ties with Mandalore in case she doesn't actually do that.
As you do,
Well, I'm asking her for permission
I
first.
mean, she gives you permission, and she says, "Oh, I shall allow it. I don't think you're going to enjoy what happens, but I'll allow it.
All right.
No retaliation, I promise."
Okay. We'll cast Force Breach.
Okay. One moment, please.
What's a 24-foot cube? Can I move out of the way?
I can angle the cube. It's not originating
Okay.
from me.
Oh my god. Hold on 1 second.
Also, if she has multiple things going on, there's a check for each of those.
Yeah, there is. Question.
Mm-hmm.
What level's Force Breach?
5. So anything 5th or
Uh,
lower ends immediately. 6 or higher, there's a check for it.
Interesting.
It's better for
Cool.
suppression.
It's better Force Suppression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keel, you feel like Force Breach fizzles.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I know what happened.
And
What,
she
does she have
just
force
says,
immunity?
Yeah.
and she says, I do apologize. I have my own reasons.
No, no, no. I understand. I said I wanted to try my hand, and I did.
She's still
I
dropping the
appreciate-
effect on Mandalore, right?
And yeah, as you like guys bring it up, she says, "Ah, yes. On that note," and she raises her hand and snaps, and just nothing happens, and she goes, "All done."
Insight check?
I'm gonna calm
Insight check.
Mandalore. Can I call Mandalore?
I'm gonna use my AI for
Give it to you in a
advantage.
second. Sure.
27?
Whoa.
Or no, sorry, 29.
29. You think she just did what she said she was gonna do?
I have
Okay.
foresight up. Could I see anything happen?
There was no line anymore, but when she snapped, you saw like a small flash of red light, and then it just went away. Like it was literally like a light went on and off.
I would like to call Mandalore, please.
Sure. And she just turns and walks away and says, "I shall hope to see you again very soon." And a couple of people walk in front of her a few times, and then she's just gone.
Keel watches her go.
No, I mean she's gone.
I know,
gone.
he keeps watching. He just
Okay.
sits there thinking.
It's that trope where like the bus drives in front of them and then they're gone.
Yes, it's exactly that. Because that's
Classic.
fun. Good
Love
time.
it.
But yeah, you pull out the communicator and you call. And
Call Mandalore directly.
yeah, after a few rings, it picks up, and you just see him sitting over like what appears to be a war desk, and then says, "Yes, what is it?"
Hey, I just wanted to check and see how you're feeling.
Other than a splitting headache, I have nothing going on. Why?
Does the word Revan do anything for you?
Other than the fact that he is a complete thorn in my side. No. Why?
Can I like perception to see or insight to see if he like has the same reaction he did to me mentioning Revan earlier in the day?
Sure.
Would that be insight?
Yeah.
26?
Yeah, he did not break something immediately, so it's very likely not the same.
Cool. You remember our conversation we had earlier
Which one?
about Revan?
No.
About the Armada?
Briefly.
Okay, you may want to
Something-
go back to Zay's office. We'll meet you there.
I'm in the middle of.
You're gonna want to hear this.
All right, I shall return as soon as I am able.
Okay. Cool. See you. Thanks. Bye.
Z texts Zay to let her know that Mandalore's coming over.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been waiting
Zay-
to have some kind of interaction with Zay for a long time.
You could have come to her office with us last night.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
It's okay.
Zay
You were
can't catch a
tired.
fucking break.
Hey, honey, sweetheart, love of my life.
No. Hey,
Hey, I just want to let you know that Raiko just sicked Mandalore on your office, so it
Yeah.
wasn't my fault.
Raiko just invited Mandalore over to your place later for drinks.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. We're all
True.
friends here.
Friends. All right.
Let
But
me
yeah,
be Delulu.
you guys finish up lunch. You can do whatever you want.
How much is the bill?
It's a lot.
How much is a lot?
Can we
About 4,500.
That's a lot. That's adorable.
I got it.
Okay, I was gonna offer too if you didn't.
To give you
I was gonna
context,
offer to
the
split it.
average meal is approximately 10 to 15 credits.
Oh yeah, Crocs, were you here last session when we were talking about money? You get 5 million credits to do whatever you want with
Yeah, that's right.
from our winnings. Okay.
Cool.
I couldn't remember if you were here for that discussion or not.
But yeah, you guys are
Yeah,
free to do
totally.
whatever you want at this point.
I'm going back to Zay's office. I just sent Mandalore over there.
Yeah, I am also going.
I'm gonna fucking leave.
Alright, bye.
Fucking leave. Bye, ACOG. Where are you going? Just out of curiosity.
Don't worry about it.
I literally
He's the
am
DM.
only person who should
As the
worry
DM,
about
he
It is
has
his
he
job
has
to
to.
worry about it.
I'm probably just gonna go back to the ship.
That's fine.
I finished my shopping, right? So
Yeah, you basically finished.
We
your
all
shopping.
finished our
so
shopping.
yeah,
like,
unless
before
we get
this,
another
right?
until we get another attunement slot, I'm done shopping. So I'm just gonna go back to the ship.
Yes, we're getting there. Depends on what happens in a few moments. Hold on.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cater nachos into Zay's office for this, because I know we just ate, but like, I need something
Not
to
only-
soften the blow.
Not only is she inviting Mandalore over, she's planning on throwing a
Hey
party
Zay,
at
I know
Zay's
you
house.
just had the carpet replaced in here, but I got a fondue fountain, so.
Oh man.
All right.
This lady cannot catch a
Woo!
break.
Dude, do I beat Mandalore to Zay's office?
No, his
Ah,
is he's
shit.
only walking down.
Well,
the,
he
down
said
the
as
office.
soon as he was able. When the
Yeah.
fuck? How am I supposed to know when that is?
Well, I mean, you guys are a bit of distance away, so it's gonna take
Yeah,
a
okay.
couple minutes.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, as soon as you guys get back, you are greeted to an interesting scene.
Okay.
Zay and Mandalore are having a conversation, and you see, like, as soon as the door closes, you see standing behind the door is the droid of Freycheck.
Yeah.
And it is, and as soon as you guys walk in, it turns and says, "Hello, Chimera. It is good to see you again."
What's up, Raycheck?
Check, buddy. What you
Can we
doing
get
here?
this bitch out of here? Oh,
I look at Zay and I'm like, did you do the thing already while we were gone?
She says, "I had to tell Cassis to go do it, and it appears that he was very fast."
Ah, that's why Raycheck is very happy right now.
I am, in fact, very happy. Currently, Cassis and I are en route.
All right.
Already?
Well, I'm gonna need you to keep your
Oh.
droid boner to yourself about that. Thank you. I'm spicy today.
We were gone for like, what, 30, 45 minutes and they're
We had
already on their
lunch. Well,
way?
We short rested,
Well,
so it's
no,
been at least an
so-
hour.
So Cassis is literally on the way to Freycheck the ship.
Oh, okay. I was like, they're in hyperspace right now? Like, what's...
They have not left the system yet, but he is literally docking on the
Cool.
the scouting fleet.
You better be
Or the
like, that
scouting
was
ship.
quick, my guy.
Yeah, no, they're not that fast.
Whew.
I know Raycheck
But,
horny for the
so-
Starforge, but I mean...
And so Zay just like greets everybody, and then Mandalore turns around and says, "Now explain to me why I'm here again."
I'm gonna get up in Mandalore's face and incite him again in person.
Sure.
26 again.
He feels a little weirdly uncomfortable with you just getting that close to him that quickly, and he just goes,
Got a helmet on.
"Yeah, I know, but you still got very close."
You're
to him.
in
He
his
just puts
bubble.
His hand up and
You know what
pushes
energy
you
this
back a
has?
little bit.
You know what energy that interaction has?
What?
You guys remember the Pokemon movie where Latias can transform into a little teenage girl and she gets up in Ash's face? That is that
Ash's
exact same
I have
energy.
never seen that in my life.
I will find the
Yeah,
picture.
that's-
Okay, thank you.
for
Hmm.
people who
Exactly.
have not seen that movie, that is a very weird sentence to hear.
Yeah, I'm just not allowed to watch
Tanner
Pokemon, so
got it,
Tanner gets every Pokemon reference. It's like talking about SpongeBob to him.
Yep. Pokemon, SpongeBob,
yeah,
Destiny.
But yeah, he gently like pushes Raiko back and says, "All right, that's enough. What's going on?"
You were being mind controlled by the Sith cult.
Well, maybe not mind controlled.
I mean,
influenced.
manipulated. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just gonna blurt it out. Just get that out of the way. Yeah, that was exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, that's exactly that.
Exactly. Except Mandalore's way.
I don't know.
taller than him,
Cross's
you know.
gift is also pretty good.
So, Raiko.
Why did the dude's neck on the right look like his head is twisted all the way around like some sort of weird owl?
Oh, it does.
Oh, yeah, what the frick?
Mandalore's just over here like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, he's just like, back it up a little bit. A little too much incitement for me. All right. But he just says, "I was under manipulation
Yep.
I remember someone coming and giving me information, telling me that an attack on Coruscant would be the best outcome, convinced me of a couple of things. Other than that, I do not remember much.
That's
sounds
welcome
about
to
right.
Force bullshit. First time? No, I'm just kidding. I did not say that.
When did Raiko become like ACOG?
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
Been spending too much time with him.
Yeah, for real though.
but he just nods very gently and goes, I see. They find that woman, bring her to me directly. And
We took
she-
care of
Yeah,
it.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
We
Sorry.
can't do that. We definitely can't do that.
We kind of sorted it out for you already.
I mean, you could
so-
try. Don't get me wrong. I feel free because I don't. It's not part of our deal that we made. But you are now under your own power.
She's released you.
You are now less mind controlled than you were before.
Yep. Yeah, I point to the giant gaping Mandalore fist-shaped hole in Zay's wall. Yeah, you remember doing this like 2 hours ago?
Roughly.
I literally mentioned Revan and you punched a hole in the wall. That is not like you.
Anyway, that's a reference that most people are not going to get here.
I have no idea what you just
No,
said. so-
not a single idea.
Okay, that's okay.
Did you say spice holes or space balls?
space wolves?
Space
I heard
wolves?
spice holes.
No, don't worry about it.
Like,
Inside you,
from
there are 2
40K?
wolves.
Like the wolves
Yeah.
from 40K?
Yeah, there's a there is a scene in a fan-made series called Text to Speech Device where one of the
Oh.
characters hates the space wolves, and anytime anybody brings it up, he just immediately goes into a bloody rage.
Oh. You mean like
so
what
you'll
Mandalore did with
be like,
Revan?
Revan, he goes, Revan! Just
Yeah,
like, for no reason.
literally. Literally though.
Rada.
Rada, rada, rada.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hate
I
that
love
show.
Schnitzel!
I
Fuck you,
love
I love
that
that
show!
show! It's so good!
That show deserves to be destroyed more than any other.
No.
This is
no.
just
Not even.
I
mentioned
raise you flapjack.
All right, all right. Okay.
Universe.
Okay,
You
I'll
don't
take.
need-
I'll
you don't
accept
need
that. I'll
shit.
accept that.
Don't
I forgot Flapjack existed.
That show is
Yeah.
awful.
keep that dirty, filthy word out of any of our mouths, all right?
Flapjack?
All right. But
Yeah, no.
Flapjacks are great. The show's awful. I love
Awful.
The
pancakes.
show is awful.
I love pancakes.
Flapjack's amazing.
Waffles are better.
Waffles are better.
French toast is the best.
Chicken and
Nah,
waffles
they
is the
serve-
best.
They serve
You know-
different purposes and different cravings.
I
They're all
do
great.
love myself a good waffle,
Do
but
you
a
like waffles?
fucking
Yeah, we like
phenomenal
waffles.
French toast with some
Mm,
bacon and syrup. Good shit.
I gotta
Oh,
be in
Should
the
I
mood.
make you French
Hell
toast this
yeah.
weekend?
I do love French toast.
Dude, but
Anyway,
got 'em
banana
hard.
bread? Banana
That's
bread at
D&D,
fucking
bro.
work, dude?
At fucking D&D, dude?
Hell
French
yeah.
toast at D&D, dude?
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude.
I love that you made that a fucking sound.
Of course I did.
all right.
Anyway.
yeah, you guys explain a little bit more to him. Anything else you
Yeah.
want to say?
She's dangerous.
I'm gonna like recap the discussion he and I had about Revan now that he's a little more clear-headed. That Revan, was at the hunt and was looking for the star map and all that.
He nods in contemplation and says, "And my command was to find it, correct?"
Yeah, we have
Well,
that
we're
already.
working on it. I think the initial
Oh,
problem.
you mean the Star Forge? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the initial.
Yeah, you got a little gung ho on the whole shipbuilding thing. I'm assuming you still want to do that though.
It still would be very helpful.
That's fine. We can still do that.
I
The-
just wanted you to make that command not under someone else's influence. you
Also,
know?
because it's in like 2 days that you're doing your big announcement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, are
so-
we still gonna sack Coruscant?
Yeah,
like,
keep in
tomorrow?
mind, you were specifically implanted with the idea to move up the timeline of your war. So, with that in mind, I mean, you could still do that. You're the boss, you make those decisions. But, maybe just give it a once over before you.
Yeah,
he-
maybe
he-
like
he- he nods in understanding, and then looks at the group of Mandalorians who are guarding the door, and says, "All of you, leave." They nod, immediately leave, and as soon as they're gone, he says, "Council's in session.
Works for
Talk to
me.
me.
Oh, we're part of the council?
You are now."
Hell yeah.
Dude, hell yeah, Judas part of the council. Let's go.
God, I'm glad I left.
Wow.
The most intelligent and insightful one is the
Guys.
one missing.
Guys, you want to know what is so fucking funny? All of this shit has gone on, and Daito's just chilling at the forge the whole time. Has
No,
idea.
we would have called
No, he's
Daito.
there.
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say. did
I
we
made
ever
sure to call
get him?
everybody. Yeah.
Did we ever
Yeah,
get him
we
from the forge?
Like, homie, take a break. Come back over.
By the way,
I'm not
on
done
a-
messing with you there, Raiko.
on
Taking
a,
his 30.
on a small aside, Daito,
Yep.
for working in the forges for the entire time that this is going on, you are awarded with 3 small Beskar stones.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
You may throw them at a target and deal 1d10 damage.
No way.
Yeah.
Isn't there a whole thing about how Beskar is supposed to be used for armor and not weaponry?
Yeah, that's in the later sessions.
like
later
slag.
part. This is way back, and no, there is no rules.
Fair enough.
But yeah, these are basically slag stones, so basically stuff that they really couldn't use for anything anyway. So yeah, you can use them as a ranged weapon, but
Sweet.
they must be retrieved, otherwise they are lost.
Definitely.
Wait. I have a question.
The only
I know you said
ammunition
it
in the
has to be
game.
ranged. What if he does like a full? He goes full caveman and hits him over the head with it.
It does a d10 of damage plus his strength modifier because he's hitting
Nice.
them with the actual rock.
Nice.
But yeah, that just a small stupid reward for just hanging out at the forges.
It's not
So stoked. So
Beskar.
stoked.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
I'm showing it to Z.
The
Yo, look what I got.
Mandalorians used to ride these babies for miles.
Oh my god.
I do this to myself.
You do.
Yep.
You really do.
You walked right
Oh
into
my
that one. Thanks for
God.
the setup, buddy. I appreciate you.
All right, War Council.
All right. He then says, "Convince me this is a bad idea, because at the moment I don't see it as one."
I mean, I don't really
It
see it
seems
as
a
one
little
either.
rash. Do you have a full information on Revan's armies and movements?
At the moment, no. They.
Okay,
And
well,
she
let
just
me
kind
fill
of-
you in.
She just goes, "I don't know. I've been here the whole time with you."
Let me fill you in on Revan and his two of his top generals, and I'm gonna go over like every detail about their gear, their fighting styles, what they look like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just 3 of them. There are others, and that is only the Revanites, not the armies.
I see. And how many of these Jedi do they have?
Do we know that?
I don't know. Do you know?
At least 3.
At least 3.
Well, no, there's 3 there. I don't know. I would say like
Wrong. There is at least 5 that you know of.
there's yeah, because I was gonna say the 2 from Arcania
Mm-hmm.
and the 3 there.
I forgot they were
Oh,
Revanites too.
yeah.
Yeah, they split off.
Were they
what's her
generals
face?
though in Arcania?
They were
Alec,
in fact generals.
Alec
Okay.
is, and so is Alec is one of the ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And God, what's her name?
Mitra.
Mitra.
Mitra. Thank you.
I like
Mhm.
Mitra. Mitra's cool.
She tried
Mitra.
to explode you with a surprise force gift.
Yeah,
Mitra's a homie.
Well,
like the
you
first
know,
time we ever met her.
Yeah.
So
potato.
I lived.
yeah, and what if you hadn't?
Well, then it would have been a very interesting learning experience.
So 5?
Yep,
At least
five
5.
that you know.
Tentative answer.
Can I like we've had to have gathered more information than that over the time.
I mean,
that
we
we've-
weren't worried about Riven. We were worried about Nihilus and the Hunt for the last, like,
I mean,
month.
yeah, but we've been
That's
dealing with
true.
Revan for a while.
Have we? We knew of Revan. We didn't know it
You
was
knew
a
of
threat.
him.
Here's what I'll suggest to Mandalore. We know of at least 5 Revan and his 4 generals. I think before we move on Coruscant, you send a small squad to gather more information on the size of the Jedi that he has on his side.
Or just more information in general.
Because that would be wise to be informed before we strike against a force that is going to be incredibly hard to combat.
Zay pipes up to this and says, "Well, I don't know how many Jedi they have, but I am aware of their current fleet size at Coruscant. The current Republic defense fleet is pretty hefty.
Do they know we're coming?
That's a
As
technical
far as I know, no. But we have spies in their group, and they likely have spies in ours.
So it's safe to assume that they're expecting us to just show up with gestures up at the sky.
I mean, I'm sure that everyone in the galaxy that's even remotely paying attention to this at any point now has probably noticed that Mandalore already called all of his troops back to the home to Mandalore.
That's true.
So they have to know that we're planning something, and we just tipped them off.
Freycheck then interjects and says, "My lord, I have a message." Put it through, and you see, like, his eye then puts a hologram of Cassus down, and he just says, "I apologize, my lord. I was listening in. May I make a suggestion?" Go on. Seeing as the Republic currently thinks that we are going to be attacking Coruscant, what if we divert our forces to another primary and high-value target instead?
It's actually a good idea.
Don't give him
And-
credit.
And do you have a target in mind? What about Coruscant? Or not Coruscant. What about Terrace? And he just says, Terrace. Zay just says, Terrace ain't a bad idea.
Keel raises his
Big
hand.
metropolitan. What?
I don't know what that is.
Amazing.
Always our under the rock friend.
But also, I don't know what it is, but also, what is its importance to the Republic?
And us.
Cassus does facepalm a little bit, and Zay just says, "All right, I'll fill you in. Terrace is the 4th largest city planet within the Republic. It is usually used as a recreational city, and it produces billions, if not trillions, of credits per year.
Ooh.
Those
interesting.
credits then go towards their war effort. Think of it like a vacation home that you just continually get dividends on.
Ah.
If
All right,
we take,
I don't.
go ahead.
I don't disagree that could be a smart move, but I still think it would be smart to send, especially if they're distracted with trying to defend Terrace, send a small stealth unit to get information about Revan's forces by Coruscant. Not us, obviously. Look at these idiots; they're not stealthy, but you know.
We can make
Somebody.
it work. we can make it work.
I point at Judas.
Z takes great
Okay, hold on.
generalization.
I'm not pointing at Z. I'm
Yeah, but
pointing
you
at
said
Judas.
everyone.
I
You
have
said-
done well with stealth rolls. I
You
have not
haven't.
done bad.
Yeah, you have done okay thanks to Smuggle.
I see.
Either
Very
way,
well.
we are definitely not a stealth unit, let's be honest.
Well, we don't need a
No.
stealth. We just need to blend in,
That's
which we've done
we were
before.
just on galaxy-wide television for the last week. We're not blending in anymore.
We posed as Jedi's for like
You know,
2
that's
weeks.
fair.
Yeah, when no one
yeah.
knew who
Before
we were.
on this,
When no one knew when we were
Galactic.
like level
Yeah.
four
like
schlups that
intergalactic
no one
game
knew.
show, basically, bruh. It was like it was
The
Star
days
Wars'
of
version of the
blending in-
Amazing Race, dude.
The
Like,
days of blending in and pretending to be other people is over.
yeah,
Hmm.
It was Star Wars Survivor.
we're gonna
Yeah,
so
Star Wars
yeah,
Hunger
for
Games.
real, dude.
Galaxy's Got Talent.
Ew. Judas gonna
Uh-huh.
sing?
Jake,
I
get
got
it
this
right.
rock. Look what I can do.
Galaxy
What I can do.
had talent
Hmm.
until
Had
Jake
talent.
showed up.
Yeah, and we killed them all.
Yeah, exactly. They will then just offer some advice and say, they're right, we should send a contingent, but if this is going to be a surprise attack on Terrace, we should send a small fleet to draw out their attention towards Coruscant. If they think we're going to attack, if we send a small fleet that is designed to hit and run and keep them busy, we can hit Terrace with almost no resistance.
Do we hit Terrace now, or do we wait a week for the Armada?
Well, there's no guarantee the Armada will be up and ready. Freight check. Apologies. Until I arrive, I will not know. All right. Well, we have the fleet here, and everybody seems to be expecting something. I think we take the chance. We hit Terrace as hard as we can.
Where does that leave us? Where do you want us?
You all are going to be fleet runners. If there are any defense ships, you are to board their ships, kill any crew, neutralize the target, get us in as close as we can.
Kill fist bumps Rago because they've
That sounds
already done that
awesome.
before.
Yeah, we did that for like 3 months, bro, as our mini missions
Yep.
when we were doing our solo stuff.
Dang.
This will be tougher. We won't be dealing with regular soldiers.
Cargo
They're
ships,
going to have
yeah.
them on the ground. Anybody on a ship that's on a defense fleet is going to be someone who is actually capable.
Would you
Good thing I
prefer
can
that we
use
just
zero space mail.
destroy the ship, or do you want to make use of the ships and their prisoners?
Destruction would be preferred, but I'd rather use the munitions on the planet.
Fair.
We could destroy the ships from inside.
Well, I could cripple the
Right.
ship once a day.
Once a day.
Once a day.
Yeah, one ship per day. I can make that happen. Just one freebie.
He just says, we'll work out the details when that time comes. For the time being, all of you get prepared. And looks at Zay and says, we're hitting Terrace. Yes, sir. And Cassus, yes, my lord? For listening in when you weren't supposed to, congratulations. Your fleet has volunteered.
That's fair.
As you wish.
I hide the smirk on my face.
I don't.
And the hologram of Cassus disappears, and Freychek says, "And what would you like me to do, sir?" Excellent question. I'll figure something out for you. As you wish. And then he just like turns to Chimera and says, "For the return of the star map, this Cassus has given me the knowledge and returned it. I no longer feel broken. Many of my memories and functionalities have been restored."
That's a good thing, right?
Indeed.
Can I
I
insight
am-
him to see if he's like crazy evil now?
Sure.
Leftover
23.
remnants of insight.
Leftover remnants of rampancy.
Is
23.
Is there the spell modify memory in this?
I think there is.
Is it a tech
Would it
or
be
a
a tech
force
power?
I'm gonna tell you, it's force, but
It is
no, it's
force.
not a spell. You cannot just use it.
Is it an ability?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
specific class thing.
interesting.
Ah.
So it's not something
Well-
I can dispel or anything.
There is a droid option for it.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
it's
but
droid only.
But it's for droids.
It makes sense that a droid would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Dizzy
Yeah.
can
That
have
one's
it.
easy. But with a 23, you aren't sure, but it sounds like he isn't being psycho evil.
Okay.
Is or is not?
Is not.
Got it.
And it just continues and says, by the time we attack Terrace, I will return with a gift for all of you. Keep it close. It will be of assistance.
Is it our next attunement slot? Cause I fucking hope so.
Well, let me ask this. Does anybody want to go with him?
Aren't they leaving already?
No, Freycheck the droid is staying.
Oh,
The
go with
ship
him
is-
to
the ship
where?
is leaving.
Mandalore hasn't given him any orders yet.
Correct. He is not he's basically offering to take somebody to teach them some things. But
Wait,
he then speaks.
who is Mandalore?
No,
No,
Freycheck.
Freycheck. Freycheck then actually asks Mandalore himself and says, "May I have permission to use the forges?" You're not going to break anything, right? As far as I can tell.
I'll go with him.
Yeah, if you want, I
Alright.
can watch him.
I'll go with him.
I'm good with tech and droids. I'll go with him, sure.
Oh, who did we just lose?
I'm
Holly?
still here.
Wait,
Nope.
everyone's still
Holly's still
here. Holly
Chad.
and
Chad crashed.
oh,
Oh,
Chad must
Chad
have
crashed.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not here anyway.
He'll be back.
He's not in the room.
He
But,
said, "Fuck this."
yeah,
Where it happened.
he basically
Fuck
just
this
says,
shit, I'm out.
he basically says, all of you, come with me. We will learn something new today.
Okay.
I'm back.
Sure.
Welcome back.
Before we leave Mandalore, when are we moving?
We will still move at the appropriate time.
So 2 days.
2 days I shall make the announcement.
Okay. Do you need anything from us until then?
Until then, no. But before the announcement is made, come to my office.
Sure.
Now?
No.
No, just whenever.
Before.
I think like
Like before the actual announcement.
Mm.
like right before,
Like,
or just like
yes.
at any point in time
Like
before.
right before.
Mm.
Ah, okay. Okay, I can do that.
Cool. But yeah. You guys follow this thing all the way. I see your stones, my dude.
Bro, put some pants on.
Nice.
But yeah, you guys
Ooh,
eventually
this is cool.
you guys
Very cool.
return to the
We've been here
forge.
before.
I'm gonna be honest, it's been a
It's been a
while.
long time.
Yep.
Love this place.
But you guys return to the forge. Daito, you've been here a while, so it's almost like you just took a break and came back.
Hell yeah.
Knows
He
the
picks
place
up
like
his
the back of
hammer.
his hand.
Yep.
But as soon as he gets down there, one of the forge masters is like, no, you back out of here. And it just says, I have permission from Mandalore himself.
He did.
It's true.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He did tell Mandalore he wouldn't break anything if that makes you feel better.
You better not.
To be honest, if he did, he
But,
could probably
uh,
fix it. Don't worry about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just like begins scouring the forge. Just like, like those kitchen like chef shows where they're like, all right, everybody go gather your ingredients. And he just starts running through the
Yeah,
kitchen,
they
like
sprint
gathering
to
things.
the pantry.
Oh, dude, fucking grocery games?
Yeah.
Yo,
Grocery.
Master Chef? I love guys.
Holly has
grocery
seen
games.
like every episode of Master
Yo,
Chef,
what
I think.
shop
So
till you drop?
good.
With
So
with Guy Fieri, let's go.
I love
yeah,
me some
if-
Flavor
Is
Town.
Check Guy Fieri?
It's about to be. He just starts
God damn
rambling through here and like grabbing random things from like the munitions.
Yo,
the
check out that guy
material
hitting up the
shelves.
supermarket sweep.
And it's as soon as he returns, he finds an empty forge and places all these just random objects, and then says, "You may begin forging."
Who?
Yes.
Us? Do we know how to do that?
I mean, I can
obviously Daito
do
does, but
blasters and
Keel steps up and he's like, "Watch this."
burns his hands immediately.
Yeah, has no idea what he's doing.
Cool. Make me like an arms tech or an armor check.
Okay.
Dude, what if we don't have those?
You roll a d20 plus nothing.
Is there not like a stat associated with it, like
There's not like
dex or
a skill I
intelligence?
can roll?
Typically it is intelligence.
Okay, great. That's my worst one. That's what I wanted.
Oh, yep,
hold on,
same.
I have
I have
to-
a
I have
zero
to-
in
Can
there.
I
do it.
add guidance?
No more than you. Yeah, that's about right.
Put that back.
That was funny.
there was a typo.
There was a time.
Put that back!
I'll be right back.
That's a solid 10.
Let's go. You're not entirely sure what he's asking you to do, so you just kind of like throw everything into the center, and like it begins making something. And as soon as you pull it out, you're like, "Ha!" It's just like a piece of like molten whatever, but you shaped it to a star, which looks real pretty.
Can I make a performance check to perform armor tech?
I have
Uh,
a +8 in this. What the fuck? I have proficiency.
You
I've
took
got the
Kip's
kit.
luck, man.
You
took
did
the
as
luck
well
from
as
Kip.
me.
Yep.
Some absolute bullshit.
That's real sad. Yeah, you are not entirely sure what's going on,
Skill issue.
but you followed up with Keel and made a slightly pointier star.
Can I make a performance check to perform arms tech like I know what I'm doing?
Sure.
20.
Okay, roll an arms tech check.
No!
It'll
That's my
look
arms
better.
tech check.
It will look much better.
Give her advantage.
Aw.
The rest of us are like, wow, she knows what she's doing.
Can I roll with advantage?
I'll give you a +3.
Fine.
Because you think you know what you're doing.
20.
Yo!
I really wanted that performance number.
Raiko,
Oh,
you,
no.
Oh, my
Oh,
God,
what the hell?
Daito, good news, you actually get an advantage.
I was gonna say, does my arm fall off?
Falls off, falls into the molten steel.
Picks up that hammer, the arm just pops right off.
He's like, not again!
Goes to pick up
I
the
need
hammer,
that.
his hand stays with the hammer as he walks away.
Raiko just stares at the arm, on the ground like an I told you so face.
It doesn't happen. It does not happen.
I know.
He gets advantage. That would be really funny though if it just
That
fell
would
off
be
in.
so funny.
Well, we
Oh,
all know the only person capable of rolling a nat 1 on advantage is Jake, so.
It fell off into
Okay,
the
you know what?
Oh,
Hey, that was ruthless!
Yep.
Oh, shit, I'm
damn
sorry.
it.
Can I know what my 20 does, actually?
I don't know. It was funny. That was funny.
Holy crap!
I'll tell you what. One more. I want one more roll from you before I tell you the
From me?
solution. Yes.
Sure, what do you want?
I want you to make me an insight check.
16.
Okay.
I can work with that. You listened to Braycheck just speak, and after a moment, you realize the items he grabbed are like pieces of like random metals, but weirdly enough, there was pieces of glass as part of it. And with your performance check and insight and everything else, you piece together, maybe I should just make something with the glass. And you do. You pull out this perfectly round sphere of what appears to be blackened glass.
Okay.
And then Freycheck goes, very good.
I did the thing.
Now, imbue your power into it.
Like my force power?
Yes.
Can I put like force points in it?
Yes.
Cool. I'll put my 3 temporary force points in it, and I'll put 30 regular force points in it.
Perfect. As you do, the glass begins to change color.
Ooh,
What
what?
color do you want it to be?
Do I have to pick one solid color?
You pick one solid color.
I would like for it to be red.
Perfect. As you imbue this crystal glass orb with your power, eventually it turns a brilliant, shimmering red, exactly the same as Freychek's eye. And
Ooh.
it says,
I
excellent.
was doing it like my eyes.
And then it grabs the burning material, holds it for a second, it cools immediately, and then he hands it to you and says, keep this. It will protect you.
Sure. How
Hold out
big
your
is it?
hand, Frodo. It's quite cool.
Ryko?
Yeah.
God damn it. Great
This
reference.
Actually, Jake, question. Do you still
Potential
have
answer.
that, do you still, nah, never mind. Don't worry about it. Sorry.
The what? The what? The blade?
No, the ability to see items and
The
determine what
telemetry.
they
Yeah,
are.
I have telemetry and psychometry, so which one?
Freychek
how
asked
deep-
you to learn about it.
Oh, we're gonna
How
go as
big
deep as
how
we
big is
possibly
it?
can.
It is the size of a ping pong ball.
Okay, so palm fits in your palm.
It fits in your palm.
Okay.
Give me that shit.
Well, as soon as you touch it, you see literally the best way I can put it is it feels like an empty cage.
It's a Pokeball.
Ooh.
It's an
And
attunement
then-
slot.
Oh, shut up!
And then you hear a phrase in a language you don't understand at first, but then
Jake,
it becomes
Pikachu, I
clearer.
choose you.
Then it becomes clearer. The object is called a soul shard.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then you pop back, and Freychek says, "This will increase your strength.
She's already strong.
Wear it at all times."
How do you?
Ryko,
Yeah. Hi.
Right.
So,
You gain 2 attunement slots.
The fuck?
Hell yeah!
Oh, I want to do that.
And with enough time, everybody can make one.
would you call that again? Would you call it again?
Soul
It was a
shard.
Soul shard?
Soul shard. Cool. I get 5 questions with the thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyone know?
Why is it called a soul shard?
Okay. In the
That's right.
Infinite
Make up
Empire.
the lore on the spot.
No, I got this. In the Infinite Empire, these items were used to try, again, the word is try, to prevent their force essence from being removed from them forcefully.
Ooh, so this is good to fight Nihilus.
You have 4 more questions.
Okay. I think I'm gonna repeat the last one. Why is it called a
Excuse me, I'm
soul
just looking
shard?
at attunement slots, so don't mind me.
I will repeat that it was called that because it was designed to help prevent the force essence of a creature wearing it from being removed forcefully. You
Okay,
have
so
3
in
questions.
in this case, soul shard, soul refers to the living force. Then.
Yeah, it's like living force.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that Freychek didn't just imbue the living force or a soul into this thing when he grabbed
It's a
it.
soul coin.
It's not a coin. It's not a soul coin, actually. I've never used one of those in the game, so I don't know what they actually do.
They contain the soul of a
okay.
person inside.
Oh, neat. Didn't know that.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like it's not a soul as in like there's like the
You-
essence of an actual person in
did-
there.
When you used the ability, you did not see a soul in it.
Okay, all right, cool, fantastic. Then we're fine. We're fine. We're good. We don't need any more questions.
Okay. All questions then are forfeit. All right. But we will say that you guys spend the rest of the day. Do all the Force users want to assist in making these items?
Yeah, I can.
I
I'll
can
do
even
let's
give people
go.
advantage as they
I'll just use
go.
the rest of my force points and my 4 uses of my Sentinel Tranquility
Mastery.
ideal, so that I
Mhm.
can gain back 6 force points
Okay.
for each action. So
Yep. I will say after a full day of work, you guys are able to make enough for one for each party member.
Yes.
Nice.
Hell
And-
yeah.
Wow, ACOG gets one and he wasn't even there.
Hell yeah.
What a bitch. But,
Hell yeah. Finally.
but-
God, ACOG did something he didn't do for himself for the first
Small-
time.
wear
Wow.
this item, as long as you wear the soul shard somewhere on your person, you gain 2 additional attunement slots.
How big is it?
It's the size of a ping pong ball.
Oh,
Is it round
having
and
it like in
spherical
my
like a
backpack
ping pong ball?
count.
You can
Is
make
there
it
ping pong
any-
in this universe?
You can shut up. You can make it in any shape you
It's
want.
called
It's
ping
just
pong.
since she did not know what she was doing, she just made a sphere.
Bing
Does
bong.
having it in my backpack count?
It must be directly
Fuck
on
your
your-
life.
would it
So,
count
like,
if you put it in a
either-
butt plug?
So like, well, I mean, yes.
Oh my god, Chad!
My man
Goes
asking
on
the real
YouTube.
questions.
You're welcome.
You gonna put a tail on it too?
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't bring
God.
that back up. I didn't need to remember that.
Yeah, well, you started the conversation
No, I
about
didn't.
butt
I
plugs,
didn't.
so that is your fault.
I did not bring up the tail then.
For clarification, you can make it. You can, with enough time and practice, you can make it as small as a gem, or you can make it as large as a baseball, but in any shape you desire.
Can I reshape mine?
I would like to shape it into a
you
ring.
Could.
Is that gonna break it?
It will definitely malform it a little bit. It may not be pretty, but it would work.
I want to like just make it a little smaller into like a gem size.
Sure.
And
I
I'm
would like
just gonna-
mine to make mine into a small iron rod.
Why? So you can shove it up someone's ass?
No, I was gonna implant it in my own arm.
I mean,
I mean,
that
I
doesn't surprise me at all.
That doesn't.
At
Yeah, no, not one
all.
bit. Not
I'm gonna
one
have
bit.
mine fitted into my Beskar Shukarak
Okay.
on the back of the hand, like an
Okay.
Infinity
Yeah.
Stone.
Yeah, Judas just
Get
gets
Infinity
his on like the pommel of his like saber hilt, you know, like a normal fucking sword user would use. You know?
Z like affixes it on his hidden blade as like an ornamentation.
Okay. So like Ezio's, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I have been thinking of it as all campaign long. Is literally like Assassin's Creed.
Awesome.
That's
And
fine.
I'm waiting to roll a nat 1 on that because I've got flavor text.
Fact. Keel, what would you like to do with yours?
So if you look on Keel's new artwork, he has that gem in the middle of his robes.
Sure.
That's what it is.
Okay. And
Ooh,
Daito,
spice.
what would you like to do with yours?
I'd like to implant it into my prosthetic arm.
Sure.
So he's gonna lose his real
It's like,
fast.
you're gonna lose that. Yeah, you're gonna lose that shit.
It's fine. It's not going anywhere. Have a little faith. Jeez.
It's not going anywhere. Since Judas has known you, he's seen that thing fall off multiple times. Like, we don't need that, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's gonna be real funny. All right. But yeah, you guys take about a day to do that. You have one final day to put together anything you want to do, or take some time off. Up to you.
I'm gonna spend that final day going around to like shithole casinos and bars with Quiet on Mandalore. Or,
She's
yeah.
down. Dude, she's down for a good booze and gamble.
Hell yeah.
Can we get more of an allowance so that we can go get more stuff?
Yeah, we
to
might
fill
need
up
to
our
up
tubing
that.
slots.
You
You
do?
have 5 million, bro. What else
What
do
did you guys
need?
buy?
I spent
I still
3
have
on
half of my
2
money
items.
Left. Oh,
Bye.
bye.
Oh.
Who was that? Oh, that was Holly this time.
Oh, by
All right.
Oh,
But,
bio.
I have
Over-
4 of my Tumen slots full now, and I still have like 3 mil left.
I will say this: you guys don't have to do it right now, but over the next week, you can purchase anything else you want to do,
Yes.
I'm
just
also.
so we can get it out of the way.
I might need more money. I will let you know.
But
yeah, I still
Um,
have 2 million remaining.
I have 2.5 million left.
Crocs, are you still gonna work the forge, or do you want to do anything else?
I'll work the forge for now.
Okay.
I am a man
You-
with purpose.
I am shocked you're not trying to lay Cassis's wife again.
That's all in due time. That's gonna be my triumphant
That's all in due
game plan.
My triumphant return.
Damn.
Judith, what would you
Bro's
like?
ready for it.
24 hours.
I guess you could say that Daito's gonna rock her world, huh?
Oh,
Bruh.
yeah.
Got it!
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah. The ball.
Look, man, all I'm saying is the reason why you keep that prosthetic arm is because it comes with a built-in vibrator.
Oh
Uh-huh.
He's got the drip.
Oh my god. Daito's working. Judith, what are you doing for the next day?
no! Oh geez, what is Judas doing for the next day? Yeah, right. You know, Judas hasn't like taken some time to just like sit down and
fucks him.
meditate. He's
He goes
look,
to a
man. Nobody's
brothel,
arranged this
obviously.
for him. I mean, unless that's like the services being offered to the guests on Mandalore here. But
I mean, you know where to go.
True.
oh yeah, it was the last time
It
that we
was.
were
Yeah,
here.
it was.
Dude, shit. He feels a little disconnected from reality after running into the Archon. So he
Yeah,
is
same,
actually
actually.
gonna go. He's gonna go like meditate and clear his head. He's also gonna practice his basic on his own too.
No,
Yeah, he's
no,
gonna
don't
space
say that.
Duolingo.
We are gonna do that tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Oh shit. Hey, I have something to ask of Mandalore actually.
Eh.
There's the matter of Henny that I would like to resolve before we go back to war.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
By the way, I forgot to mention that she was in the room when that whole conversation was going on between the quote-unquote council.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
do
oh
you want
shit,
me to-
yeah, we left her there.
I
Did
wondered.
Mandalore even notice her?
No.
Oh my god, of course he didn't.
Do you want to bring that up at that point, or do you want to do it later?
I mean, maybe like a little later.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I might like mention to him like I have something that needs to be discussed in private with him.
Okay, so you want to do that for the next like little bit of time?
Yeah. We
Alright.
we can like text RP that if you want.
We could probably text RP. However, I've got an easier solution. You bring it
Oh.
up to him, and he just like, what do you want? And you tell him, I have a sister. And he goes, okay, and she's a war prisoner. Is she gonna be a problem?
Nope.
Cool. She's free to go. I have better
Suck
things
it,
to deal with.
Femin.
Yeah,
Oh,
our
thank
our
God.
crew is gonna love that, by the way.
All right. On that note, so anything else you want to do for the remaining day, Miss Raiko?
Hang out with my sister in Kiel.
Cool. On that note, Keel, you doing anything besides hanging out?
Is this that same day?
It is the final day.
I'm going. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm going shopping.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine.
I'm gonna pick up my 2 other things. I already know one of the things I'm gonna get. I'm debating on force projecting. I think I'm okay though. We got other problems in Nihilus right now, so we'll deal with that another day.
You're gonna force project?
I'm not going to force project.
Ah, okay. I thought I said you were.
I was debating it.
Well, if you change your mind, let me know. Z, you go shopping.
Yes.
Also, you later on you receive a message to go to Zay's office.
Okay.
Just you.
Okay.
And don't bring the droid. It's weird.
Whoa.
Chad's doing his thing. Tanner's doing his thing. Everybody's accounted for. Neat.
Daito? Is he at the forge?
He's at the forge. He's working.
Daito be building.
Daito's just gonna live for that fucking forge now because they gave him rocks.
For real.
Hell yeah.
Is that the cost of your labor? Some rocks?
Hey,
No,
you know what?
The cost
When
of
those
his labor-
rocks come in handy and save your ass, get ready.
like the
I would
last
Save
one
your
did?
ass.
Like
Like
the
the
last one
Shrek
did?
Exactly.
I push the button on my holo recorder and play the holograph of Daito almost getting eaten by the Shrike-Hawk. Almost after he threw the rock at it.
I
But
would
did
like
he
to
die,
clarify-
I love watching
Exactly.
this, like, I love watching
If I
this scene before
died,
go
I
to bed
wouldn't
at
be
night.
here.
Daito,
You're
Yes, he
welcome.
dies.
Daito was not gifted these rocks. He just picked up the slag off the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you know he's over there like a fucking sewer rat trying to find more slag on the ground then. You
I
can say
resemble
hey
that.
all you want, you know
I resemble that.
You know I'm right! You can
Hey,
resist
the
it all you
rocks-
want, you know I'm right!
This means that the rocks from our meditation room are gonna stop going missing, so we're good.
Or they're just gonna be replaced with bits and pieces of Beskar over time.
That's a good thing. Beskar's worth so much money.
Well, if you sell his Beskar rocks, he's gonna fight you. He might take his arm off and slap you with it.
I will
Since we need more money right now, that's what we
savage
Dude,
attacks.
I'm
one
telling
thing.
you, I'm just picturing, you know, like when the gentleman takes his glove off and slaps the person
I
with his
challenge
Daito.
Yeah,
exactly.
Daito with his whole fucking arm.
That's the exact image that went through my head.
Excellent. I'm glad that we were connected on that.
Good night, Condor.
Right, Connor.
Oh, bye.
Night. Good luck.
Okay.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna say though. Just because I don't want to go too much farther, because we're starting something completely different now. And I have a freaking super early meeting tomorrow. I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here for the time being.
Cool.
We will
Damn.
we will pick up next week with the announcement and the assault on Terrace.
Nice.
All right.
So
We gotta do the thing.
you guys
And-
get to purchase anything over the next week. And prepare, because this is going to, you guys remember Corellia? This is going to make Corellia look like nothing.
Well, we were
Oh
also.
man, here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna need Threg to take several piloting classes while we're here. Thank you.
I'll totally fly.
No,
Why-
you will
why
not.
we-
You are not flying our ship over my dead body.
I'll drive the ship.
Here, take some more rocks. Go
drive the
and
ship.
do something with your rocks.
Add 4,
Absolutely
Keel. Add
not.
4.
It's a straight
What
check.
are you-
24.
What are you rolling a strength for?
I went from a +0 to a +8.
How?
in your strength
with
save?
oh
With
dang.
the clothing, bro, the clothing items are superior. I'm telling you, get a fucking clothing chassis as one of your attunement slots.
See, look at that pilot.
if I-
Dude, yeah, I'm going to.
Remind me, if I take all 3 pieces of the Mandalorian armor, since I am technically a Mandalorian now, that only takes 1 attunement slot, right?
Yes, if
buy
you have all
pieces,
3.
Yep.
yes.
Let me
Also,
tell
I
you,
need
bro,
one
it's
thing.
fucking worth.
I'm doing it.
You're
I'm
immune
absolutely
to
doing it.
crits. Are you gonna have a cool, captivating moment where Mandalore gives Z his helmet also?
Oh, I hope so. It has to be a custom helmet though, because
Mine's custom?
my head shape is not like other humans or
That is true.
humanoids.
Well, you're not a human,
It is
so.
it is not
I said
impossible.
humanoids, Kay.
You said human first.
Okay.
Ryan.
Be corrected.
Ryan,
God.
Yes, sir.
you could, by technicality, go to the forge and work with one of the masters to make your own armor.
Yes.
Yeah, you can just go
let's
buy a
go.
helmet and shove a hole in it for the.
Yeah.
Your.
Or you
I
can
would like
make
to
your own
introduce
for
Z
however
as
you
my
want.
apprentice.
You are also an apprentice, so no.
I'd like to introduce Z as my apprentice.
Yeah, you can
Damn,
find
you
your own
okay?
art for it. And
We're killing Ryan with our humor.
yeah, Ryan's gonna die if we keep this up. But yeah, so for the time being, we are done for this session. I know it's a little short. I apologize, and it was a lot of just talking.
That's
Cool.
okay.
That was good.
Hey, it was good
No, it was
stuff.
great.
Yeah.
I have
There
fun.
was an opportunity for combat, and we chose otherwise. And by we, I mean Tanner, and I think that was the right choice.
It was the right choice because I know
Totally.
exactly why she was immune to a 5th level spell, and I don't want to fight that right now.
Yeah, no thanks.
More like I
being
couldn't
alive.
fight that. I would be
I
worthless.
like being alive.
Yeah, it's a good time. But anyway, what I will say is I won't tell you anything about her because there's an entire possibility she will become a problem later.
Yeah.
However, that was the smart decision.
Yeah.
I know.
I saw the meme of me dropping the name and everybody going, "Oh no."
Dude, the
Because
moment
I've
you
read
said
the
Arch
Wikipedia
Archon,
page.
I just
There
want
is
to
no
clip.
Wikipedia page, you
I
bitch.
just-
I made it all up.
I just want to clip the
Oh.
little soundbite of Tanner going "fuck" when you said that she's an Arch Archon.
Oh, fuck.
That's it.
Yep.
I
Unless
need
you know
that
what-
as a sound.
something else-
Cypher,
I don't
you're not.
know.
No, hold on. No, because you're not going to tell me that her whole philosophy and the whole thing about the cult is not the first goddamn paragraph of the person that you use the art for this lady.
Oh, hey, look at that.
You're not going to tell me this is
Dude,
another goddamn
look, man,
coincidence.
I would
And
just
my
tell
conspiracy
you.
theory goes deeper. And you want to know what this one says? You want to know what this one
No.
says? It
No, I
says
don't.
the
No.
culmination
No.
in the original thing that
I
I
don't
thought
know.
it should have been.
Wait.
Shut your mouth.
Denied.
I don't want spoilers for canon.
It's okay. I'll delete it from the thing then.
I mean, I won't click on it. I just don't want to like hear spoilers from canon. I'm trying really hard to not have
It's
any
okay, that's
expectations with the setting we're in.
It's why I didn't like name the actual thing. But Cypher knows the first thing that I thought that like his whole Jedi story was leading to.
I know nothing about what you speak of. Anyway,
I want you to read that first paragraph and tell me that this is not exactly who you just put in front of us, you little bitch.
I make my shit up all the time, and yet somehow you continue to find things. I feel like you just update the Wikipedia.
I think
yourself.
I
wish I was that
actually
fast.
know. I have seen the speed in which you make memes, sir.
I
Seriously.
don't. Okay, I can't type that much that fast. Especially with like hyperlinks in there and like the international phonetic alphabet to pronounce these people's names.
Get
I
good,
don't even know how to
bitch.
type that actually.
I will-
Yeah, I know,
I will-
skill diff.
I will admit that is art that I used because man, finding an old woman in Star Wars is real tough.
I know.
Other than the obvious canon ones like the librarian from the movies and stuff, like it's just like it's pain.
Yeah.
But
So
anyway.
before you go, I want to check with you. So I